Up ahead is the Pismo State Beach Monarch Overwintering site in that big clump of eucalyptus up there. Highway 1, Coast Highway 1 runs right through the grove, and over here the main railroad line goes through the grove. And it's Sunday, November 25th, and you can see all the cars parked there because they get a lot of tourists here. Now look at all the tourists. Here's their native nectar garden. But the monarchs aren't using any of the native flowers, which is pretty typical. Now if they had the non-native daisy tree in here, the monarchs would be thick all over them. They got a display there of milkweed plants, the tropical milkweed, Curasavica, that people are looking at with probably some caterpillars.
Cards, playing cards. What's that mean? Mom, those are, yes, Dad. Dad, can I get these?
This is one of the interpretive signs. And up there are some big clusters. Big one there. Then today we have a lot in the cypress tree. So we got a storm coming in next week, in the middle of next week. It's Sunday now. So this is a good area for them to be clustered in on the cypress because they can grip the tree better than the eucalyptus, and it doesn't sway as much in the breeze, so they don't get blown off the cypress nearly as easily as the eucalyptus. This is another interpretive sign they have here at the Pismo State Beach, and of course this is all, well, these arrows should show that the butterflies go all the way to Mexico, some of the western monarchs. And this is a oddball sign because it shows in 1990 and 91, as well as 1989, There were huge numbers of monarchs here at Pismo Beach, 150 to 250,000. And then here they say variation in populations are primarily caused by annual fluctuations in rainfall. In periods of higher rainfall, produce more milkweed growth, thereby creating more plants for the females to lay their eggs on. But the irony is that in 1989 to 1991, when you had these huge numbers, those were the 3 years of California's worst recorded drought. So in reality, so that's a huge irony, is that the monarch populations were really high during 89 to 91 when the state had its worst recorded drought. So obviously rainfall, you can't make a prediction about monarch populations in California based on wet years versus dry years. Here's another interesting sign they have here. It says, grow milkweed in your garden, save the monarchs from extinction. Here's the sign they have for the entrance to the grove. Like I said earlier, the main coast highway runs right through the grove. So the butterflies are clustering right over there, right next to this traffic. So it's a noisy sight, but the noise doesn't bother butterflies, neither does the traffic.